Well, they don't have to watch. They just have to listen. That's all I care about.
If you like beers, let me know. If you want me to Google something, let me know. I'll be in here playing games.
I ain't gonna have you Google shit.
Until...
People don't come here for the statistical knowledge of being correct. They come here for the fucking idiocy that I am.
Okay.
Anyway, we're recording now.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Love you. Thanks, babe. Bye.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye, Jamie. Anyway.
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired. Let me make sure this bitch is recording. This is going to be the worst start to a podcast ever.
Make sure everything's working.
Oh, yeah, essentially.
Make sure
so I'm good. Your mic's hot. Everyone's going to be like, yo, what the fuck? Emmett sucks now. Anyway, so everything's recording. Oh. Yes. Anyway. Gotta do the intro.
What's the intro?
The intro?
The intro?
What's happening, party people? We're back.
Oh.
It's fucking Sad Kid Krew podcast. I don't remember what fucking number because I've been drinking. Anyway, got my boy Miko here with me. Longtime friend. Cheers. First time, longtime friend. First time show-upper.
Shower-upper.
Shower-upper.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, dude. Look, this podcast is very simple. Anybody that wants to come and sit down on my couch with me and deal with my dogs, more than welcome to come.
Well, you mean your dog got the same name, so. It's the Miko
Dude,
song.
that was the first thing. Whenever I first met you, you were like, yeah, man, my name's Miko.
What?
Lindsay was like, what's his name? I was like, Miko. And he goes, oh. I was like, yeah, the same dog.
Yeah.
Same name as your dog.
Me? And then you have me in dog form.
That's it.
So.
Well, I mean, I think you're cooler. He likes to argue
Slightly.
with me.
He's cute, though.
But he argues with
And look
me.
at his ears. He got, like, teddy bear ears, bro.
This is true.
I got fucking, like...
He got bad ears.
Yeah, he got bad ears.
Yeah, Chuck's got bad ears at 6 straight up. He said, fuck you.
Like,
I'm out of here.
Don't touch me. You're not...
Don't touch me, you fucking peasant.
What if he just went, like... You get some of those dogs that have so much attitude. As soon as you pet them wrong, they're like, oh, how dare you, and just walk off.
Anyway. But, sincerely, though, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Support the homies.
Some homies.
Some homies.
We
Some
can't support all of
other
them.
Other homies don't do good things to support.
I try.
But we still love them.
Yeah, we still love them as people.
To a certain degree.
Yeah. But that's my thing, is that, like, this, I started to be a positive force. Granted, some of the shit that I've said has probably been negative. But to be a positive force to help people either advertise what they're doing, get their message out, what have you, all that good stuff, and discuss the world issues and oversimplify them and boil them down to their pure essence and then just be like, it's easy to fix.
Yeah. Oh, nuclear war? Nah, just hug it out.
Nuclear war? Don't use them. Problem solved.
Don't use them.
Yeah, don't use it.
Just kiss it out, guys.
Do you see how much hair you're producing?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's bad.
I know, but it's great.
Yeah.
He's a fluff.
We'll get him to the groomer.
Okay.
One day.
One day.
I'm gonna, Miko, let me have that. Set that right there.
He's like, oh, this is a treat. Oh, no, that's me.
No, it's not.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the hair.
Anyway,
All
Miko,
the shake.
what's going on, man? What's happening?
Not much. Just,
Tell people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Miko. I'm a career fuck up. No, I work at a bar. I'm a door guy at Poorhouse. I also work part-time at Growlers. I don't know, still trying to figure this shit out, I guess.
Absolutely.
You know, just like make my money right now, try not to fall back into old ways, and just, you know, keep on pushing through.
As long as you're getting better every day.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
I mean, like, I'll get, like, bummed out on, like, something I'm doing, or, like, where I'm, like, just, like, a week will bum me out.
Mm-hmm.
But then I, like, have to try and think back. Just, like, okay, well, you're better off than where you were when you were, like, 18, 19, 20, 21, like, all that shit, you know? It's 4 years of homelessness. Really fucking do it to you to keep you.
Yeah, whenever I found that out about you, I was like, damn. Because my little brother and I, we've experienced homelessness. Mm-hmm. We didn't experience homelessness like the normal way. Killian and I were like homeless for like, well, I mean, I think I was homeless for like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month.
Yeah, I mean, there's no normal way to be homeless though, because like,
true, if you're homeless, you're
well,
homeless.
that's the thing, is like I spent 4 years out there, and I'm not gonna like sit here and be like, oh, you know, it's because this and that. Like, a lot of it was, I mean, yeah, part of it was I was dealt a bad hand, but at the same time, it was the bad hand that led to the homelessness in the first place, but it was myself that kept me in that. You know what I mean? Because like I could have easily fucking busted my ass and just kept and, like saved my money. But the thing is, like, it's hard when you get like an 18-year-old on the streets who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and like any little bit of money you would get, like I would just spend that on stuff to make day-to-day living easier.
Bro, it's expensive to be poor.
Yeah, it is.
It is fucking expensive to be poor. Cool. We'll break this down. Let's say you make $500 a week, right?
Yeah.
$500 a week. I'm gonna guarantee at least 300 of that is just to keep yourself surviving.
Rent, bills, and then food.
Yeah, and then the other 200. What do you try to do? Well, you got to try and take care of other things that pop up.
Yep.
And everybody can be like, "Oh, $500 a week is a lot of money." It's really not, because you clued me into this with the Red Cross deal. Or the homeless shelter that you were telling me about.
Yeah.
They charge you $200 a fucking week.
It's $200 a month.
$200 a month.
Which, yeah, in a relative speaking, like, that is cheap. And like, I don't blame them for, like, they can't just let, because like if you don't have any, well, not the word, not incentive, but like if there was no rent, like, yeah, people would definitely try and just stay in there and milk the system and stay there for free.
Oh yeah,
but
they're gonna be those people.
Yeah, but it is also hard too when, like, especially like I said, Salvation Army, like Good Shepherd was fucked because they run that shelter. I mean, it's been years since I've been there, but they ran that shelter like a prison. Like, if you come in, you have to go through a metal detector, which, again, I understand because, there's a lot of whack jobs out there, who might not be the safest people to have in the shelter, so you got to make sure that they are safe and everyone else is safe. But at the same time, like, they would take your phone, they would, you have to, like, literally every little part of the night is dictated by them. So like you would get dudes who would work all day and they'd come home and they come back and I just want to go lay down.
Yeah.
They spent 10 hours today working in the sun.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those guys could do construction or just generic labor stuff. And they're tired and they get home and they're like, no, you have to sit in the day room for the next 3 hours with everybody. And
why the fuck do we need to sit in the day
room?
room?
And if you nod off a little bit, then we'll give you warning, and if it happens again, you're gonna get kicked out.
What is this, forced socialization?
Exactly. Oh, and then the best place is they tell you when you can and can't go smoke cigarettes. There's a whole smoke area right there, but you only get 3 chances between, I think it was 5:30 that they start letting people in, and 9 o'clock, which was the lights out time. Yeah. It was like
3 chances between 5
It was at 7,
yeah,
7, 8, and 9. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Wow. So you get all these dudes that go out, or all these people that go out into like this little tiny square out in the back. And they'd literally be sucking down like half packs.
Yeah, smoking like chiefs.
Yeah, because they know that, like, we're only going to get like a couple more opportunities. But yeah, and then we had like this one staff, his name was Tim. And he used to...
Let's not try to bash people on their character.
Yeah.
We'll call him Tim. That's not his real name.
Yeah. He would literally just berate everyone there. Like, and it was so bad.
Some people get picked on in high school, and then they get the single iota of power, and they're like, "Oh, I'm the fucking man."
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're just a dickhead who decided to fucking move into management.
Yeah. So, like I said, it was just good food, though. I will tell you that, good food. They had some of the best food out of all the bum feeds I've been to.
I love the fact that you call it bum feeds.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Because like they're like, oh, soup kitchen, but they don't serve soup.
It sounds like an offshoot of bum fights.
Yeah.
Bum feeds.
Yeah.
Where 24/7 you can see how homeless people live their life. I'm Chechu Betcha. And tonight we're gonna go to the south side of Wilmington and see how the homeless people experience day-to-day operations.
Meanwhile, you just got this drunk dude just wandering around with his pants around. Man, well, that guy's fucking living life. All right, now back to you, Rebecca.
Absolutely.
And Rebecca's
well,
like,
I mean, and that's the thing. So, I know you called it the Good Shepherd.
Good Shepherd, yeah.
Okay. I don't know anything about that. I mean, I was, early 2000s whenever I experienced it.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a different ball game back then. Hey, Chuck. Hi, Chuck. It's a different bit of a ball game back then. But, I mean, like I said, I think total, I've been truly homeless like 2 times.
Yeah.
But I think total I've probably got a month, maybe 2.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I don't know the pure struggles of like pure homelessness.
I had 4 years, and it was off and on. Like I would. There were times where like I'd stay on people's couches or like I'd have a room, but like that's the thing.
That's
though.
not a home.
Yeah. I mean, my thing was like, man, I mean, I did have some. I'm not gonna speak like, yeah, it's definitely an experience. It definitely sucks. But I mean, not all parts of it were bad. Just because, like, you know, you do have that freedom of like, no bills. You don't have any responsibilities. And I think that kind of and like that was my biggest struggle when I finally got off the streets was
Paying
learning.
bills.
Well, no, just learning how to be a normal member of society again.
That's fair.
Because like when you're homeless, you get this anxiety about like how you look and like they see like a backpack packed to the brim with whatever, and you have that stigma surrounding you. So it's kind of like it's hard to shake that feeling where like you go to Walmart and like after I wasn't homeless anymore, go to Walmart and you're just like, man, you still kind of feel people looking at you. You know what I mean? Like it's.
But do you think that's fuck?
But it's that thing. It's like I know it's not. Oh, he made a piddle.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's that thing. It's like they know you're not homeless anymore because you're not giving off that look or impression anymore. But it's still you can like just from years of people like judging you and looking at you weird when you're sitting on a bench or whatever. Like that was
So it
kind of
almost
hard.
becomes like a learned behavior.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, keep an eye out. These motherfuckers are looking at you weird. They know you're
Oh,
homeless.
when I so I got off the streets because a good friend of mine I hid it from a lot of people that I was homeless. But he found out and he was like, hell no. He's like, I got an open couch, like you're gonna come crash my couch.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, like I legit slept with a knife, like open knife in my hand.
That's fair.
And it got to the point to where they had to like, they're like, okay, we're gonna go to bed. Like, let me get your knife real quick. Like, you're good, you're safe.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it's habits that are, hard to break.
Absolutely. And now, so let me ask you this: and we're not going to stay on homelessness too long because that's super sad. I am sad that
This
happened
is a
to
Sad
you.
Kid podcast.
I know it is the Sad Kid Crew podcast, but we don't need to be sad.
True.
The name is a bit ironic because I try to be happy and
We're gonna
positive.
be happy, but we're gonna be sad kids, but happy on the
That's
outside.
because it doesn't matter how happy you are. There's always a bit of sadness in you.
We're all emos on the inside.
Essentially. But it's like you can be the happiest day of your life. The happiest day of your life. You getting married, having a kid, you fucking great achievement at work, whatever, things like that. There's always, whether you recognize it or not, or whether it's conscious, subconscious, what have you, or if it's even something that you notice, it's always going to be there.
Yeah.
Of sadness, of world hunger, the rainforest, fucking whatever, fucking world hunger,
The
shit like that.
Collapse civilization.
Exactly. It's always in the back of your mind, just hanging out, just fucking like texting on his phone, just being like, what? Oh, they're having a good time? All right, cool. Yo, you let me know whenever I can come back to the party.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep texting death and plague and greed and all that. We'll let you know whenever we come back. And that's what it is. The Sad Kid Crew. And I've never fully explained the name. The name came from Cabell and I talking, and I don't know why, but it just, for some reason, it just in my mind it's stuck, and I was like, the Sad Kid Crew. That's what it is. Because it doesn't matter what you do, positive, negative, indifferent, however, there's always a touch of sadness.
It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle.
Exactly. There's always a touch of sadness in anything that you do. Because what?
Keep your 2 cents in the bedroom.
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
mic'd up. You're not mic'd up.
You're not mic'd up, woman. If you want opinions, I'm gonna mic you up.
Come here, get mic'd, son.
Come here, get mic'd,
Son.
It is. She's absolutely right, though. It is called depression. But that's the thing. The Sad Kid Crew, we can be happy. We're gonna be having the best times of our lives, everything like that. But there's always a touch of sadness in it.
Always.
Because you know that there are people that aren't experiencing those feelings that you're having right
It's
now.
like it's essentially that could fall under being a realist. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to call myself, but people tell me that's just made up bullshit.
No, it's because you got people who like want to avoid the bigger problems in life and not think about it because it doesn't affect them. But then you get people who...
Hi, how you doing? I'm Emmett.
Yeah, you get people too who like will sit there and they're like, oh man, the rainforest is getting destroyed. It's the rainforest. I saw an article yesterday that apparently it's now producing CO2 instead of.
It's producing carbon emissions.
Yep.
Now because they've taken so much of it away.
Yep, and just all the burning that they're doing too for agriculture.
Did you hear what they've got going on over in the old West Coast? some crazy startup has figured out how to trap carbon in seashells.
Such a
Something
random.
called I want to say it's called green sand or something, but it's some sort of material that traps carbon and seals it, and then they can take that and turn it into seashells, and then they seal carbon away forever until obviously that seashell breaks down over the amount of time
Yeah.
or whatever and everything
Like
like that.
long after
Oh,
we're gone.
dude.
Yeah.
You-
Long after it's not our problem anymore.
Exactly.
Unless reincarnation's the thing.
Oh yeah, this
Which
is
we don't
true.
know.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Everybody wants to talk about global warming, climate change, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're all like, oh no, we only have like 10 years left at this pace and we're going to destroy the earth. Well, you might be right, but unfortunately there's a thing called greed, and people need to worry about making money for them, their generations, and everything like that. So, the planet's going to die and we're not going to be able to make money? Let's go ahead and fix that so we can keep making money, and then we're going to incentivize saving the earth. And that's whenever we're going to worry about it.
That's
We're going to wait till...
I forget who. I had this conversation with someone at the bar. Like, it was very similar to this. We are talking about like
Shout out to Poorhouse. Wilmington, North
Poorhouse,
Carolina.
Wilmington.
Not the poor room.
no tap
Fuck
room. Yeah,
that
poor
place.
tap room sucks.
Fuck that place.
They make you pour your own beer.
Yeah. The
What kind of fucking bar
poor,
does that?
poor house. It's a downstairs bars. The way that they fucking treated Joe on this fucking...
Oh, that mural.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
fuck you, Wilmington.
Fuck you, Historic Preservation Society.
Oh, I fucking hate him so much.
Preserve these nuts. Sorry, that was lame. Anyways,
It works perfect.
it works.
Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
Global warming.
Ah!
So I was having this conversation with someone at the bar, and it was they're like, yeah, I just can't understand why people like can't just come together and try and save the earth and everything. And I'm like, because there's more money in not saving the earth.
Yeah. Just like there's more money in treating cancer, not curing it.
What is it? What's that saying? A patient cured is a customer lost.
Exactly.
Look at all that hair, hairy shoes.
I wonder if people realize that I'm doing this in my apartment.
Oh yeah, this is in his house.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, it's my house.
flags on the wall and everything.
Oh yeah, but flags are not wall decoration.
Flags are not wall decoration.
Nope, they're not wall decoration.
They're not wall decoration at all.
It's nonsense.
It's funny because she can't respond because she ain't mic'd up.
Ain't mic'd up. Nope.
All right, cool. She's being responsible now.
The fuck? Oh, excuse me.
Got notification.
I wonder if people really take, if they're like, man, this kid's just fucking doing whatever the fuck he wants on his podcast. He's unprofessional.
Yeah, unprofessional.
He doesn't fucking care about his production quality, which, if anybody watches the YouTube videos, I'm not sorry for the hard cuts that I do. Because literally we'll be in the middle of a conversation, and then it'll fucking cut, and then we'll be in totally different positions. And
I
then,
was
like,
gonna say,
yo, what the fuck?
every conversation keeps switching back and forth.
Every 30 minutes, we just change sides on
It's
the
like
couch.
upside down. It's like, ah, what the hell?
One day I'm gonna figure out, once my editing skills get good, I'm gonna start throwing silly shit in there. We're gonna be having a serious conversation, and a T-Rex is just gonna poke its head in and just be like, what's happening?
It's gonna be like the Harlem Shake, where all of a sudden, for a split second, it just like camera switches, and we're just doing some dumb shit.
Absolutely. Well, I've got a great one planned with Matt, who's coming over tomorrow to do another episode with me.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. So yours is gonna come out next week, and then his will be the following week, because I release on Wednesdays, just because hump day.
Hump day.
It
And
gives me
it's,
plenty of time to edit.
but that's also consistency. They know, your viewers know when the new episode's gonna drop, so that way
That's
they're
not
like,
true at all. I don't think I've posted a new episode in almost a month.
but it's gonna come out on Wednesday.
Oh
though.
yeah, it's gonna.
So every
yes.
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, check it real quick. You got a new episode? No.
Make sure you click that notification bell.
I mean, dude, I don't give it. I'm one of the worst when it comes to like getting subscribers, followers, and shit like
plug.
that. I just throw shit out there. I don't care.
Like, whatever.
Because if my biggest thing with like followers, friends, subscribers, whatever, if they want to, they will. They're not dumb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. Sometimes I've heard of like people, they're like, oh, I just completely forgot to click the subscribe button. Subscribe button.
Bucket.
Bucket.
Just,
Look, man.
that's one thing that needs to be on here now.
Look,
You
man.
need to have a bucket that's painted red that says subscribe.
Yes.
But it's spelled wrong.
I'll make it happen.
Do it.
Subcribe.
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 Subcrib to the show.
Subcrib to the show. Oh,
Come
check
on,
me
this
out
man,
on YouTube.
This
I'm
man,
horrible.
this man needs to get more viewers so he can start advertising dick pills.
Enough zeros on the end of that check. I'll advertise whatever the fuck you want.
Enough zeros on the check, enough zeros on the ruler.
Ah, fuck. Oh, how many zeros you got on that ruler?
Not enough.
But that's the thing. It's like if they figured out a proper way to make men enhancement, literally
Oh, $1 billion industry.
well, it's $1 billion industry, but literally the news thing would just be, we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Mind you, before anybody does anything, time out real quick. Before anybody says anything or comments some stupid shit, yes, I stole that from a stand-up comedian. Fucking eat my ass. Anyway, but that's all it would be. The headline would just be, we did it.
We did it.
Yep.
Wars have ended. Wars have ended. No more fighting.
Yeah, exactly. We did it. We're
Everyone has massive dicks, and
Exactly.
everyone's happy.
done. Exactly. Oh, God. The
Boy.
fucking world.
The world, and it's not enough big dicks.
Oh, that's what's wrong with the world. It
why
doesn't
every-
have enough big penises in it. That's what's wrong with the world.
All the dictators of the world were like, I have small dicks, so therefore I need to do something about it, and that involves invading other countries.
Wasn't that the whole thing about Hitler?
Yeah, Hitler had a small dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a small dick, and he was racist, so
I mean, yeah.
yeah. Remember, guys, fuck Hitler.
Is Jewish a race?
I had that conversation with someone else the other day too.
Mind you, this is me
So
being
a
an
lot
idiot.
of people, I feel like a lot of people do try to lump like Jewish people into an ethnicity,
Mhm.
but it's just like with any religion, you can have any race or any ethnicity that practices a certain religion.
Exactly,
Just like,
like
you have
White
you have
people that like to
Christians,
be
you have
Muslim.
yeah, you have Chechens. In
Chechens.
Chechnya, it's
Okay.
a part of Russia. I don't know if they're officially a part of like the Russian Federation.
Not entirely sure.
But I do know that is a highly Islamic part of the world. And,
no shit.
And yeah,
In
and
Czech Republic.
and all these guys, no. The Czech Republic is something different from Czech.
Oh, is it?
Chechnya is it's a independent state within the Russian Federation. If we had a
Chechnya, what's
Jamie
that
here, we could look it up.
Yeah, if we had a Jamie here.
But no, yeah.
Well,
no,
I know there's
just
Czech, and so there's Czech Republic and Chechnya.
the Czech Republic was used to be Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
And then after World War II, it kind of
I got you.
dissolved it.
I got a good one for you.
What's a good one?
I think it's Zimbabwe down in Africa. If you want to show your smarty pants off, if somebody is from Zimbabwe, ask them if. Don't even call it Zimbabwe. It's fucking Rhodesia. That's what it was named before it was Zimbabwe.
Yep.
That's what it was.
So what do I gotta? So
Yeah, if you're talking to somebody that's from Africa, granted, I don't know how many people that are legitimately from Africa that we run into in Wilmington, but what I did, because of what my dad does, he works with ships and things like that. I was on a ship. The guy was a African captain, and he was just like, "Don't leave, come back, Jamie." He was an African captain, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm from Rhodesia," and I was like, "You mean Zimbabwe?" And he was like, "No, Rhodesia." And I'm like,
what is
I was an asshole. Yeah, Chechnya.
Officially, the Chechen Republic is a constituent republic of Russia situated in the North Caucasus of Eastern Europe, close to the Caspian Sea.
So it's a constituent republic
Of Russia.
of Russia.
So not
Wait, Russia has republics in it?
Russia has states just like the U.S. does.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do.
Huh.
I don't think it's like
I figured it was just all Russia.
Yeah, no, they have.
Russia bombed them.
Russia bombed them.
no, yeah, Russia. Chechnya has been there's been a war, like a civil war in that area for like the longest fucking time.
What, you mean like Crimea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crimea. Oh man, that
Is
whole
it Crimea
situation-
or Crimea?
Crimea.
Crimea.
Yeah, Crimea at the Crimean Peninsula.
The Crimean Peninsula.
That's technically, I believe, in my opinion, it belongs to Ukraine. But
Ukraine.
yeah, so
You're not allowed to say Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Sir, you're not allowed to say Ukraine. Russia doesn't recognize that term. Just like how China doesn't recognize Tibet.
Yeah, or Taiwan.
Where's Tibet?
Tibet is in the mountains, I think.
It's in Taiwan, though,
Up
right?
north. Is it? No, Taiwan is an island. Tibet is
Fuck, I'm
Tibet's near the. I'm pretty sure Tibet's like up near Mongolia and everything.
Oh,
like, because you got the Tibetan mountains and everything.
No, yeah, the Tibetan mountain range.
Yeah.
Yeah, but China won't recognize Taiwan.
Yeah, and
they
China...
just fucking scoot right over it.
Hey, I'm good at geography.
Hey, look here, not mic'd up.
Let's hear. Not Jamie.
Oh, I'm gonna get sued.
Joe Rogan's gonna crash through the fucking window.
Gonna fucking walk through my door and be like, "Hey, fuckface,"
Yo, could you stop, man?
and fucking wheel kick me right in the face. No, what's that fucking kick he's known for?
I don't know.
Was that the reverse spin kick or some silly
I don't
shit?
know.
The mountain range in Tibet is the Himalayas, not the Tibetan mountain range.
Okay.
Is it the Himalayas?
Yes. I don't have to look that up.
All right, geography.
All right, young.
Ooh.
Why don't you go become a teacher or something?
Yeah. Why don't I mic you up and you can
fuck
actually
kids.
contribute?
Yeah, get mic her up, B.
She's not interested. She doesn't
We can
want
get
to
a
do
news
it.
reporter mic and just stand in front of her the entire time. Who's the fucking?
Well, that's the best part about this one is that it takes the body packs, but I can also get like legit wireless microphones.
Grab the mic off and just put it in her mouth. Speak. I can't. You just hear. You hear something.
I can't. Oh God.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
This has gone completely off the rails.
Dissolved very quickly.
I remember there was a point that you were making, and I'm fairly sure
we
I
went from homelessness
Yep.
to Tibetan mountains that apparently they're in the Himalayas.
Yep. Well, no, you were talking about homelessness.
Oh, yeah, I
and
was
you
talking
said
about-
something, and then the Sad Kid Crew name got pulled up.
And then dick pills got pulled up.
Yep, and then dick pills,
Poles.
dick poles.
Dick poles. The dick pills turn your dicks into poles.
I
Remember
need to
that.
stop drinking before we do these fucking episodes.
Why? This is
Because
entertainment value in a can right here.
I mean, realistically, shout out PBR.
Shout out
if,
PBR.
if you want to sponsor me, let's fucking do this.
Pretty cool.
I don't
Pretty
care.
cool guy.
All I want is like a case a month.
That's the
it.
human embodiment of PBR right here.
I wouldn't say that. There's probably people out there that drink more PBR than me.
Yeah, but you just look like PBR.
That's fucked up.
We all look like PBR.
Don't you insult PBR like that.
I'm sorry, Peter. Sorry, Peter.
Sorry, Pibber. A beer so good they won a blue ribbon.
In 1844.
1844. Established in 1844. They didn't win the ribbon then.
1893.
Is that when they won it?
Yeah, right there.
Selected as America's best in 1893.
That's like winning the spelling bee in 6th grade and using that.
I won the spelling bee in 6th grade. That's why I should be CEO of your company.
It's like, yeah, you go in and sit down for a job interview. You're like, well, my mom thinks I'm pretty.
Yeah. My mom thinks I'm the handsomest boy in the world.
I was a good child. All right, you should hire me. My mom told me one time, she was like, when you were younger, I thought you were going to grow up to be gay because you were so well behaved. And then you turned 4. And I'm like, Mom, I just got home from elementary school. Why are you telling me this? I just want my snacks and I want to go play Xbox. I want to go get cussed out by 40-year-old men on Modern Warfare 2.
Oh. It's just so funny. Man, you're trash. You're trash. Bro, I'm 7. Chill.
Yeah. I remember-
Do you want more people to be interested in what you're interested in? Stop being a fucking dickhead to them and bring them into the fold and be nice to them.
Yeah, fuck you, gatekeepers.
Fucking gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers.
Although, there are certain places that need gatekeepers. There are. Remember,
Like?
terror. Terror. Keepers of the faith, bro.
Keepers of the faith.
Keepers of the faith.
Keepers of the faith.
Uh-huh.
Keepers of the
You can't just let any asshole
Faith
into
Hill?
the fucking hardcore scene.
Faith Hill. Faith Hill.
I don't know the reference.
Oh no! What?
I don't.
You don't remember that episode of South Park?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Dude, hang on. You obviously haven't listened to a lot of the episodes that I've recorded. I'm not very I don't watch a
Okay,
lot of
so
the
there was
references that people
there was
have.
an episode of South Park
Uh-huh.
where they were like, it was like a meme episode,
Mhm.
but they were Faith Hilling because apparently Faith Hill has like hard nipples or something. I don't really know.
All right.
But they were doing like this. So
Okay.
like you go in front of a picture and you go, ah.
Okay.
It's a good episode.
I'm sure it's a lot better whenever you watch it. The explanation.
It's a ridiculous episode.
Yeah.
If
Do
y'all
you
if y'all know what I'm talking about, tell us, man.
Bro, cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
They can't get South Park.
They can't get South Park. No,
It's not gonna happen.
no. At this point, humanity's just allowing South Park
Mm.
to do whatever the fuck
Is it
they want.
disappointing them though? Is it?
No, not
Because
really.
South Park's just taking fucking jokes at it. It's comedy.
Oh,
That's the thing.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, South Park will never die just because South Park gets all its material from pop culture
and whatever hate mail they get.
but also whatever the fuck's going on in the world. They'll
Yeah.
make fun of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's no line, and they don't care. They're doing it for the laugh. It's like comedy. Unfortunately, sometimes comedy has to have a victim. Mm-hmm. It does. Mm-hmm. It has to have a victim. You got to punch down, punch up, punch at your weight. One of the three, essentially. But a lot of it, when it comes to things like that, they're not saying it with malicious intent.
Oh no,
they're saying it to be funny, and that's it. That's
like,
it.
If anyone gets mad at South Park, I lose respect for you. Because you don't understand. Like, it's South Park.
I mean, I wasn't allowed to watch South Park or The Simpsons whenever I was growing up. My mom didn't. Mom wouldn't let me.
I get that.
Yeah.
I had a friend. I had some
But I
friends.
was allowed to watch Family Guy.
Yeah, I had some friends who weren't allowed to watch Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
What?
Yeah.
That show was awesome.
Yeah. They're like, oh, he's too violent.
Fucking
It's a
loved
cartoon.
it.
It's a fucking cartoon.
Cool. Go look at some of the old cartoons with Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah,
He's
I'm like,
dropping
what?
Dynamite in doghouses.
I'm like, what do you think? They're fucking, oh, this kid's gonna watch Ed fucking completely throat his bed. He's like, I can do that. I can do that.
Bet?
Mom, it's not working.
Why do my feet smell if they don't have a nose?
I love one of my favorite sounds, I guess, is like when they're about to get hit with something and you just hear the
They have the best fucking bullshit ass karate, whatever the fuck it is.
they're
nonsense.
running down that little alleyway and all you hear is,
Yes.
like farm animals. And
Well, did you hear the conspiracy theory on Ed, Edd and
oh
Eddy?
my god, it's so creepy.
About them being dead?
It's purgatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they explain like how each character died and like what they're like. Like they're each from like a different time period and like place in the world, and it's fucked.
Dude, what the fuck ever.
Fuck.
Fuck that noise.
What was another conspiracy theory that I read that disturbed the shit out of me?
Is it attractive? An attractive conspiracy theory?
I think so, but it like really creeped the fuck out of me. I can't
Okay.
remember.
Fucking.
Oh
Excuse
yeah,
me.
that's what it was. The Rugrats one.
Huh? What about the
The
Rugrats?
Rugrats conspiracy
Hang on.
theory.
Time out. Time out. I need to pee, and I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. So. Oh god, I ripped my fucking mic pack open. So,
Dick off.
go ahead and mute your body pack. Ha ha! Who the fuck moved the camera? No one? Did I move it?
Yeah.
Maybe the dog, maybe
Didn't
the
we?
shark.
Probably ran into the fucking thing. Sorry, YouTube viewers. You're gonna get fucking adjusted here in a second. Alright.
Shit
Don't like that.
fixed.
What's that?
You get shit fixed, viewers. Sorry, we love the viewers.
I've got to get some fucking like darkening curtains or something. Do you
blackout
see how washed out this is?
Oh yeah, I see that.
Look at this. Look at how washed out it is. It's
I mean,
so
it's
bad.
fine, it's fine.
I don't care.
It's fine.
Look, people don't come here for the outstanding fucking
They come here
production
for
quality. They
the
come here
beard
for
of the host.
idiocy.
And the guests.
Well, I don't know.
Something like that, right?
Thanks, Emmy. Fuck you, Matt. Matt Petroff, congratulations on getting married. Fuck you. Calling me by my nickname.
What's your nickname?
Not gonna tell you. That's why. Anyway.
Mm.
Ooh, I just blew him out on fucking my social media. Oh well, he'll be fine.
Yeah, good luck.
Although sincerely, congratulations on getting married, man. I'm happy for you.
Congrats.
They're apparently out in Wyoming.
Wyoming. What's in
Yeah.
Wyoming? I've been to Wyoming.
Nothing.
Yeah, I've been to Wyoming.
Flat.
I drove from Seattle to Boston with my dad in a guinea pig one time.
And a guinea
And
pig.
a guinea pig. His name was Chocolate Milk. And my dad didn't want to pay for the shipping to like mail a guinea pig because we were already like had to pay for the cats to go on the plane with my mom and my sister.
Uh-huh.
So we were like, all right, cool. We just put the guinea pig in the back of the car.
Yeah,
and,
they're fine, man.
Yeah, and
they're
drove.
cage animals.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
And he had we bought like a smaller cage for traveling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good.
I mean, so the biggest bit of traveling that I've done as an adult that I made the choice to do was I went from Wilmington to Williston, North Dakota. Get out of that trash can. Williston, North Dakota. And then while I was in North Dakota, let me tell you, there's a reason why they call Montana God's country. some of the most gorgeous landscapes
Oh,
you've
yeah.
ever see in your life.
We went through Montana too.
Yeah, it's a good. It's
We went
fucking
so
gorgeous.
we went from Seattle and then we went through Idaho into Montana. Then we got lost and we went back into Idaho, and then we went like I don't know my states that well. I
It's
mean,
all
like I
good.
don't know like the layout. Of the
Remember,
states,
we
but
have to take a geography.
we had to take a
class.
geography class apparently.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie. So we went through. I remember we went to Colorado because my dad
Pretty
was
state.
Yeah, my dad was in the Coast Guard, and at one point he went to Antarctica. He went to Antarctica a bunch of times because he was on an icebreaker.
I tried to go to Antarctica. They wouldn't let me because I had kidney stones.
That's a very strange reason to not let someone go to Antarctica.
I have one that's sitting in my left kidney that's less than 1 millimeter, and they won't let me go to Antarctica because of it.
What's the reasoning?
Because they have very limited medical support down there.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Anyway.
But yeah, so we went to Colorado to see one of like I guess some friends of his that were in Antarctica. Like they were not scientists, but like they were like I think they helped like keep the bait or like the little outpost like maintained and everything.
Literally what I was trying to
Yeah,
do.
like they worked. Yeah, he like was heavy equipment operator and everything. But anyway, they were cool. I can't remember their names. But yeah, no, they
You don't
lived.
need names.
Yeah, but they lived right next to a turkey farm.
Hell yeah.
That shit smelled like
Turkey
hell,
steak.
dude. Holy shit! I remember the whole time. I was
Bird
just sitting
shit
there.
stank, bro.
Yeah, I was sitting there trying to sleep, and I was just like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go home. I just want to leave here. Like, I was so excited to get out of the car, and then I got out of the car and smelled that, and I did want to get back in the car. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. We went to like this man-made lake too,
Mm-hmm.
and a windstorm came out of nowhere, and this lady's hat was just like my dad started loading like all the beach equipment into my arm, so I'm like 10 years old, like loaded the fuck down, and then like we just see this lady's sun hat just go spinning down the beach.
Time to go.
And he tells me to go get the hat, so I take off full sprint, just fucking yeah.
Nice.
Oh, hi Chuck.
Hello, Chuck.
Hi Chuck. Chucky.
I do, like, if you're watching this on YouTube, I need you to comment for me. Do you just watch the YouTube to see what the dogs are doing, or is it because you're wanting to see us? That's what I like to
They
know.
want to see us.
Because I'm fairly sure they don't want to see us. They
wanna
want to
see
know
me.
what the dogs are doing.
Hi dog. Well, Chuck right here is licking the air and wagging his tail
what
and
he does.
getting face rubs.
Yeah.
Because he's a good boy.
Uh-huh.
And Miko is down there sharing the same name as me, just chillaxing because that's
it.
what Mikos do.
But no, I mean, that's the thing. That's pretty much the only reason I upload it on YouTube is for what the dogs are doing. Chuck. Hey.
He wants to be in the podcast. You gotta be mic'd up. If you
Well,
want
no, he's fine.
You gotta be mic'd up, Chuck, if you want to be in the
That's fine.
podcast.
He'll get close enough.
Okay, goes.
It's just,
Oh, and he's gonna fart on the mic.
there you go, right
There you
there.
go, buddy.
Sit.
There you go,
Boom.
Bubba.
Look at that.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about before we took a break? What?
No mic.
No mic.
No mic.
Anyway.
It's the no mic episode.
Oh no! No, she's right. Yeah, step right on your dick. Conspiracy theories. There was one that was attractive that got you the other week.
Oh yeah, so the conspiracy theory that it's Rugrats.
Yeah.
I can't remember the nitty gritty of it, but it basically sums around.
I remember that
all the babies
Are dead.
are essentially dead.
Yep. And
And-
purgatory for Angelica.
Well, no, they're all figments of Angelica's imagination.
Ah, yes.
And I think I do remember that the fucked up part was Phil and Lil were stillborn.
the
but-
twins.
Yeah, it was stillborn or it was a miscarriage, one of the two. But the reason why they're twins is because they didn't know the gender. That's my phone.
Oh, okay.
They didn't know the gender.
Yep.
So Angelica just, okay, well, we'll have twins, boy and girl.
Ah.
Yeah. So, about that shit where they came out and confirmed that Phil and Lil's mom is lesbian.
Word?
Yeah, they did.
Huh.
Which I don't care, but it's kind of like
Weird.
it bothers me because it goes against the canon because she does have a whole ass husband. So like
She got a whole ass husband.
she got a whole ass husband. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't
What
like
the fuck are you doing out here? Double cheeked up with all that ass on a Thursday.
sick.
Thick with 3 C's.
With
Dare I
3
say
Cs.
4 C's.
Poor thief.
4 C's.
With an emphasis on the
Thick.
you gotta get the emphasis on the TH, man.
Oh, God.
Or else it doesn't count. You gotta go
Motherfucker. This is why I'll never get sponsored, because we're fucking idiots.
fire.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, we're gonna sponsor the Sad Kid Crew. Let's take a look at their. No.
No. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, let's take a look at some of the more recent episodes of the Sad Kid Crew podcast.
No, you see that?
YouTube podcast.
You're gonna see
YouTube podcast.
YouTube
Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and apparently you can play me off of Alexa. Yep.
Alexa.
John.
Get too smart.
I don't have Alexa.
Get too smart.
But no, because of the hosting site that I use, they give me like analytics and like what devices that I'm played off of and things like that.
I know.
I think it was one that was Alexa, and I'm like, you mean to tell me that somebody said, "Hey Alexa, play Sad Kid Crew podcast"?
What's that?
And I'm like, what? Who the fuck would want to listen to me in the first place like that? But no, yeah.
Nice car drive. Let me put on
The Sad Kid Crew podcast. Let me listen to these people be fucking idiots.
Just hear thick. Something about dick pills, misnaming mountain ranges.
Tibet's in Thailand, right? No!
Remember, guys, Finland's not a real place.
It's a 50-50 shot because of their population density.
I've never been there, so it doesn't exist.
That's it.
It's every American's attitude ever.
Well, no, I saw one of those Tumblr text posts about it, and it was like, they legitimately make a good scientific argument for it. There's a 50-50 shot if Finland exists. It's no doubt.
I mean,
I'm like, damn.
I feel like there's a 50-50 shot with most things, though.
I mean,
because you're either you is or you ain't. It is or it isn't.
Is you is or is you ain't got gas money. Oh. Lindsay! Jamie!
Hey, you don't have a mic. Don't talk.
Where's your beady stick?
Your beating stick?
Why not?
You gonna turn this into a snuff film?
Did you give it away? Oh, that's right. You got rid of it, didn't you? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, your bitty stick.
Yeah, one of those little black vapes.
I thought you said your beating stick.
No, So apparently my accent, or lack thereof, or whatever it is, really fucks up some very simple words.
You have a radio announcer voice.
Do I?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's.
I mean, I got a face
you're
for
trying
radio.
to fucking make a podcast, so you got like. Why would you not want to have a good?
I was talking
voice?
to a kid that's from. I want to say he's from Portland, West Coast Portland.
Hell yeah.
And he was like, "Dude, where are you from?" I was like, "I'm from Charleston, South Carolina." He goes, "Oh." He's like, "Man, for a second, your accent, the way that you talked, you seemed like you were from Portland." And I'm like, Maine or West Coast? Yeah. And he's like, "Nah, man, West Coast." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, I guess."
Thanks, yeah. It's something.
Obviously,
it's a very random accent to try and pick up on.
Well, I mean, so is it an accent or is it a lack of an accent? Because remember where we live. We live in not the deep South, but we live in the South.
Yeah, we're in the South.
Yeah, we're in the South.
Oh, I got a question for you.
Good.
Is Baltimore technically the South?
No, it's above the Mason-Dixon line.
Funny enough, it's below the Mason-Dixon line.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
Mason-Dixon line is like Norfolk, bro.
Really? No, I thought it was no.
No, don't look it up on your phone. Jamie,
where's the Mason-Dixon line start?
Yes, please.
Where is the territory for the people who lost the war?
Oh yeah, I've got a good one after she figures it out.
Yeah.
Anything below Maryland, D.C. area.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong.
Maryland, D.C.
Oh yeah. Or
So
no,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's not though.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Maryland, right there. The Baltimore is like somewhere in there,
Fine.
but it doesn't.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
It doesn't count because Baltimore. You can't be like, oh, I'm from Baltimore and I'm from the South.
But I'm shipping up to Boston.
Oh God!
We're Irish.
Shit. Is this Slancha? Shout out to Slancha and the Angry
Shout
Russian.
out to Slancha and shout out to Misha.
Misha.
I fucking love that guy.
Misha. Hey Misha, you want to go camping? That's a joke that no one's gonna get.
Except for him.
Yeah, except for him. He'll fucking laugh at goddamn 20 minutes.
I mean, Misha probably will never listen to this.
No, probably not. I'm just going to Slancha with a
Love
USB with
Misha.
all the fucking episodes, just plugging it into the fucking TV. You're Misha now. What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, yeah. No. What the fuck is this shit?
What
Get
the
this
fuck is
shit
this
out of
shit?
here.
People are coming in to watch the podcast, man.
Yeah, we no.
We
They're
need
there
to-
to watch soccer.
We need to
and
get
that's it.
we need to get one of the bars downtown to live stream your podcast.
That would be a horrendous idea. Although, and I'll put it on record right now. Episode 100 is going to be a live stream.
You get all the guests from all the episodes.
Well, I'm probably going to do like a day stream
Shit,
kind of
good deal.
thing and just try to like get people to come through kind of thing.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
that'd be
episode 100, I'll just keep the fucking stream
Keep it
up.
going.
And, oh, excuse me.
Zach comes out. So it's like tag team. We just
Well,
see
exactly.
how quickly we can switch the mics out.
I'm not worried about that. Probably by then I'll figure it out. But yeah, episode 100, I'm going to put that out right now. Episode 100 is going to be a live stream, and I'm just going to let it roll for like a full day.
See what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
All poop breaks and pee breaks, smoke breaks, and other
Well, I mean,
interesting things.
Probably by then I'll probably have figured out my mic setup and things like that. But right now it's just a pain in the dick because of the body mics that I have.
Yeah, I mean it works though.
It does, but my biggest thing is like obviously my beard brushes across it, and like people will fucking sit
So
on it.
here-
And if it
here-
turns up, it'll fucking press against your throat, and I mean you can see it; it's turning red whenever I do it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to figure out the thing that bothers me the most is boom mics. Is boom mics because there's shit right in front of you, you know. I want it to be whenever I started this. I wanted my show, my podcast, whatever you want to call it. I wanted it to be as comfortable as possible to where literally in some of the earlier episodes, probably the first 10, 15 minutes, it's a little stiff, a little bit robotic because there's a fucking webcam.
There's a
staring
camera,
at
and then
us.
like for me, that's never been on a podcast. Like you don't exactly know how do you do this shit.
Exactly.
That and you got to get something to get the
But
juices flowing.
I want it to be as natural as possible.
Mhm.
As far as like you're just hanging out having a
Yeah.
conversation with your friends.
Yeah.
There's not a mic on you, there's not a mic in front of your face, there's not a camera looking at you.
Expectations.
Exactly, expectations, anything like that. I want it to be as natural, as close to a normal conversation as possible. And that's why right now obviously I have to have my friends on.
Yeah.
Because I don't know famous people, but I don't want
yet.
to talk to famous people. Everybody knows their story. I want to know the
But
people that don't know stuff.
There are famous
Don't
people
know.
out there that are famous, but they're not celebrities. So like
Are they though?
internet famous people. Yeah, you get memes on here. Walking memes. You can get the one dude with that had the Tropicana orange juice on the skateboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
homie with the
something dog.
Was it Fleetwood Mac? Maybe
It was Fleetwood Mac.
was it?
Yeah. it
Okay,
was.
good. Because I don't know my old
Yeah.
bands. I don't know.
I
them
can't
very well.
remember something or Dogface some numbers. I follow him on Instagram. He's a pretty cool guy. But yeah, no, you can get like internet celebs like that.
But yeah,
Get
absolutely.
Joe Rogan on the podcast at some point.
It'll be the other way around.
Yeah, right.
If I ever get there, but probably by the time I'm popular enough to even be considered for that, he'll be retired. But it's just everybody can talk shit about it and everything like that. But that's what I want to get to. I want to be able to get to like I can invite scientists.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking world specialists.
Cool people.
Cool people. Yeah. Whoever. And it's like everybody can talk shit about Joe Rogan as much as they want, but he's probably brought a lot of sciences, a lot of
Oh, yeah.
activities and things like that to the forefront that nobody would have known of if he didn't bring those people on and talk about them. You know? It's one of them things.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, how long ago did he start his podcast anyway?
10, 12 years ago,
Really?
something around there.
Podcast has been a thing that long?
Oh yeah. I think the OG podcaster, it's not Adam Carolla. He was one of the first, but there's another guy. I know who he is.
The only podcast I've ever really actually like not followed but like paid attention to was the No Jumper podcast because he used to interview a lot of the like people I used to listen to like music. He does a music podcast.
Did you say No Jumper?
No Jumper, yeah.
No
You know who Adam 22 is?
Mm-mm.
Shout out to Adam 22. You should have let Zach tattoo you. Yeah, you know he does like I mean a lot of people would probably shit on me for listening to him. Just he does like a lot of
Dude, it
just
doesn't
like I
matter
said a
what
lot
you
of
do.
rap. He like he interviews. He used to manage for a couple different like SoundCloud rappers or whatever.
Okay.
But like he just like back in the day, like a lot of the rappers that like before
Chuck.
they were getting bigger. He
Yeah.
was the one that was doing podcasting interviews. So like, wanted to find out more about a rapper. Like, oh, cool, he did a interview with whoever, you know.
And that's the thing. It's like, I love podcasts because you can legitimately sit down and explain a point.
Yeah.
You have hours. There's
Yeah.
no time limit.
There's no expectations. There's
There's
no
no expectations.
parameters.
No
like,
time limit, no nothing. And all that good stuff.
Yeah.
If we wanted to sit here and talk about, I don't know, geopolitical fencing
Well,
for
we can't
10
do that.
hours,
We
we
don't know
could.
geography.
Yeah, we don't know
We
geography.
don't know geography. Make sure you put it on mic before,
Bye, Jamie.
before you head out there. Bye, Jamie.
Bye, love you.
Bye, Jamie.
Love you. I mean, whatever.
All right, now that everyone's house is mic'd up, except for the dogs.
Oh, no, dude.
You guys
it
don't
gets-
need mics because you have tails. And she has returned.
No, she locked the door.
She locked the door. We're
Because
locked in
our-
here. We're locked in here.
No, because our doorknob doesn't work properly.
We're locked in here. Oh my god.
Relax. Calm down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. You're not locked in. You can leave whenever you want. I'm not going to hold
my
you
God.
here.
Be the
Yeah,
first
right.
first angry walkout interview or podcast.
I can't wait for it to happen. Anybody that wants to come on here, if you get fucking angry, tear your body pack off and fucking walk out,
Just
I'm
don't-
going to put the shit on YouTube.
Just
I'm
don't,
going
just
to.
don't break the mic.
Well, I don't care. If they do,
It's for the views.
I mean, whatever. I don't care.
Views.
Yeah, exactly. I'm literally waiting until I get into a conversation with somebody that's, I'm not going to say not my friend, but somebody that I don't know that well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call them a fucking idiot. It's going to happen.
Stupid.
How fucking idiotic of a view do you need for me to call you a fucking idiot? And then they just storm off. And if they think that they're going to get away with, well, I signed some paperwork, I signed an NDA, you can't put that out. Fuck you. It's a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper, bitch.
I'm waiting for it to happen.
It'll happen eventually.
I mean, probably.
One
Well, I
day.
mean, I've said it plenty of times on
Remember,
here.
it's for the views.
Yeah, it's for the views. It's
for the
for,
views,
it's for the laughs. It's for the views. Whatever.
I've
said it plenty of times.
You can't dig into that, buddy.
He's just. It's fine.
He's like, this shit's
I would.
not the way I want it. It's not the way I like it. This is
I-
bullshit.
I would have the comb over Cheeto on here.
The comb over Cheeto.
I would. I absolutely would.
Oh man, and tell
would.
him how fucked up he is.
I don't know if I would tell him how fucked up he is, but I'd like to see inside of his mind. You know? When was the last time that the Cheeto sat down for a full conversation? Not an interview, not a press junket, not anything like that. But just hang out, have a beer, have a glass of wine, whatever. Hang out, talk with your friends. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure if he has friends.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I don't know if he knows how to do that.
Man, I think he...
He'd probably just sit here and talk about himself for 40 minutes.
And you know what? That's okay too, because guess what?
It's a podcast.
The best defense against bad speak, bad conversation, bad words, bad terminology, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is good. If somebody's saying something fucking stupid, all you need to do is be like, hey buddy, here's some good talk.
Yeah.
Instead of your bad talk.
Instead of your fucking negative ass. What
Right.
is it? What is the... I'm not good with science. Positive,
Positive, negative, neutral.
negative, neutral, and then you can make it to positive to... Da-da-da. Apparently I need geography lessons. and
I
need
have
science
no idea
lessons.
where you're going. with
History is
this.
my forte,
Ah!
and that's what I'm gonna stick with. I don't know much about anything else. I know how to
No, I mean-
check an ID.
That's the
Damn, I should have brought my fake collection. Do the Kodak spread.
We'll
them
do
down.
that. We'll do that. The next time you come on, you're gonna bring your fake collection. But that's like every Friday. Every Friday at some point, I upload an Instagram video. Hostile positivity and kindness. Because it's just fucking be nice to people. Just be nice to people. There's enough fucked up shit in this
Yeah,
world.
all you have to do is be a decent person, and it's free of charge.
I'm not even saying you need to be a decent person. You can be an absolute fucking scumbag as long as you're nice to people.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
I was gonna say that's kind of
yeah.
that's an oxymoron.
It's absolutely.
that's-
I'm here from the government. I'm here to help.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it is an oxymoron. But literally, all I want is just people be nice.
Be nice.
Just be fucking nice to people.
Decent.
You're at a restaurant. You're at a fucking whatever. You're at a bar, whatever. Server fucks up your order. Don't fucking yell at him. Don't get shitty with
That's
him.
why I don't go to my.
Realize mistakes happen.
That's why I hate going out to eat with my dad. 'Cause my dad would be the one to like point out like yesterday.
You had to
Yesterday.
fix that? I'll show you after you. I'll explain to you after you finish your story.
No, like we went to Myrtle Beach yesterday. We went to Drunken Jack's, and he ordered like a second margarita, and like I'm sitting here, I'm watching like the restaurant fill up, like 'cause we got there right before the dinner rush started, and like so or like I guess lunch, I don't know.
Yeah, before the
it was
weeds
like
started.
3:30, 4 o'clock in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
afternoon. So I don't know when exactly dinner starts for them, but anyway, yeah. So like he ordered a second margarita, and like 5 minutes later, he's like, "Where's my margarita?" And I literally had told him, like, "Dad."
Homie, you realize there are 30 people
I'm like,
in
when we
front of
walked in, he had a full bar.
Yeah.
I'm like, the lady, our server was training someone at the moment. So I'm like, she's having to take the extra 15 seconds out of every task to explain why we're doing this task, or
Absolutely.
the way this task goes.
Absolutely.
And then you're also having to deal with just all the other tables. And then two, what if the bartender hasn't made the drink yet? I'm like, dude, you'll be fine for 5 more minutes. Now, if it starts getting into like 15 minutes, like ask, hey, did you forget?
Yeah, I get weird about that because obviously you and I have worked in the service
Oh,
industry.
yeah.
I don't know if your dad has, and it doesn't matter if your dad has or not. But you gotta give patience to people.
Oh, and I'll give patience. Yeah, that's fine. But like again, like that's what I'm saying. Like if it's food, like yeah, I'll wait like fucking up to 30 minutes, and that's when I start, depending on how the restaurant looks. 'Cause
Exactly.
I can look and be like, okay, if there's no fucking tables in here and I order a salad and it's taking 30 minutes, yeah, it's a little bit.
Hey,
Come on.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
here?
like, hey,
like
what's
when
going
my
on?
salad came out dry.
We're not
When
gonna
my
say
salad came out dry.
dry,
Just saying.
Cooper,
Cooper.
stray cat. He calls me stray cat all the time because when I was homeless, I would always just go to Bourbon to hang out, and he'd be like, "Oh man, it's stray cat."
I mean, whatever. Hey man, look. As far as that shit goes, just fucking own it at that point.
Oh, I own it. I tell people all the time.
But no, it's like so you've heard of the whole like you have to do 1 year mandatory military service.
Yeah.
I honestly think that everybody should have to do at least 1 year of military, 1 year of service, and 1 year of retail.
Yes. I
can't say much because I didn't do military,
This is
but
my
I've done
thing.
retail and service.
I tried to go in the military, but then I
Same.
injured myself.
I just told them no. I didn't injure myself.
Oh, I tried.
I walked in, they were like, "Hey, you ready to sign the
you
papers?"
told
And
me
I was like,
no, I don't
"Nah,
want-
man.
no.
My mom wants me to stay here." And they're like, "What? All you need to do is sign the papers, and then you're shipped out." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm out."
Yeah, no,
And
my
left.
recruiter told me to get off my skateboard because I was gonna injure myself. And
That's
then
fucked up.
what happened was I told him no.
Injured yourself.
I said no. It's my only form of transportation, Staff Sergeant. How am I? And granted, like yeah, I said, oh, it's my only form of transportation, but I didn't really injure myself trying to transport myself. I was injuring myself.
Trying to do a sick kick
trying
flip,
to
weren't
do
you?
sick tricks, bro.
Sick tricks, bro?
Yeah.
Were you trying to impress a girl?
No, I was trying to impress my friends.
Miko. Come on, man. He's got a crown. And he's on camera, too. That's the best part about it.
I love this little... It's just like...
He doesn't give a shit.
Look, kid, you...
Oh, no, dude. Miko is the best.
I know
He
I am.
does not give a fuck.
I know I am.
Yes, you are. He doesn't give a fuck. Look at his fat neck. Look at the fat neck on him. See he's trying to turn to you? Yeah. He's just like, whatever, man. And then he'll lay down.
Yeah, look.
He'll chew on his foot. And
Here.
see, look, any other normal dog, that hair would just fucking, And he's just like, whatever, I don't care. I love Miko. I love Miko to death. Both of you.
I love you.
Chuck, although, I hate to say it, Chuck, that's my favorite dog in the world.
Chucky.
He's my favorite dog in the world.
Look at those ears.
Because he's mine. I'm gonna take that from you. Let me have that. Thank you. I'm gonna take that.
My crown.
Thank you.
My crown.
You got any more? Anything?
Something on his ear.
That's fine. He'll be fine.
I mean, he's covered.
Thank
in
you,
it, so-
Miko.
Yeah, and...
See how that was? Right there. Where you and I are just, all we're worried about is hanging out with the
the
dog.
dog. Yeah.
We completely forgot that we have a camera. We completely forgot that we're body mic'd up.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
We completely forgot that. That's how I want this
That's what you want.
podcast
You gotta have
to
a
be, and
hidden
that's
camera.
where I want it to go.
Hidden camera.
As far no, fuck a hidden camera, because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, I'm being recorded.
Oh, it's a camera.
No, I want people to know that it's there, and then eventually I want them to get comfortable enough where they're like, whatever, you know?
You need to have come out like Chris Hansen one day and just be like, have a seat.
No,
Have a seat.
no. Chris Hansen, mad props to the homie. But
So I found this channel on YouTube called Walls, and it's
you
just-
need another beer, or you fucking chilling?
I'm good.
Okay.
If you come back this week, you bring me the orange vanilla Coke.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
You want some cock?
You want some cock?
You want some cock?
Want some cock?
Do you remember that video that was on YouTube? It was this like. It was
You want some ice for that, man?
No, I'm good. It was an Asian lady who was she's like teaching English, and it was like, "Do you like Coke?" She's like, "Do you like cock?"
You like cock?
Yeah.
This fucking episode has gone completely off the rails.
best episode yet.
I fucking love it.
It's great.
Although, we have to figure out who's going to be the top right now.
Oh, I gotta beat Zach Miner. I'm coming for you, buddy.
Exactly.
Coming
Because
for you,
him, and my very first Sad Kid Crew upload are tied on views right
Oh
now.
man. Someone. Who was the first one?
Me.
Me?
No. The very, very first,
First one was
the
you.
very first video that I ever uploaded. Him, Zach, and I were tied for views right now.
Well, you need to dethrone Zach.
We're working on
Or
it.
mutant.
And I am, because I had to pee.
Back in action, boy.
Are you? Yes.
Boy.
All right.
So back to what we were discussing.
I have no idea what we were
I have
discussing.
no idea. What time is it?
I did open beer. It's almost 6.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, we're good.
I gotta leave at like 6:45ish.
Well, it's fine. We got another 45 minutes. Anyway. No, we were talking off air just now, but yeah, no, Wilmington's got a horrible rent control.
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of slumdog landlords.
It's only gonna get worse too.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been up to fucking like Ogden area anytime recently?
Yeah.
Dude, every time I fucking go there, it looks different.
Yeah.
I fell asleep in the car one day. We were going to Hampstead. I fell asleep in the car like for a second. I woke up and I was just like, "What?
Where the fuck are we?"
He's like, "Oh, we're in Ogden." I'm like, "No, we're not, dude." I'm like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I don't know. Like, I didn't really start leaving like outside of like where my house is in downtown until like I just recently bought a car. So
Yeah.
what are you
Chill,
doing, Chuck?
bro? You can't. Homie. Figure it out.
This is
Come
how
on.
this is.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Booty, booty.
Lay down. Okay, so.
All right, you can chill with the boys.
Anyway.
Yeah, but no, Wilmington. I don't know. Wilmington's growing a lot though.
It
That's the
is.
fucking
And
thing.
you know what the worst part about it is that we have no industry to support all these people.
Oh yeah, no, and nor just
Or the
infrastructure.
land space.
Yeah, I was gonna infrastructure too. Like the traffic situation here is already bad,
Yeah.
and they're just gonna make it fucking worse. And then like especially like, and they just do dumb shit like the amphitheater thing, dude. They're short.
Oh, downtown?
They're short 300 spots or 300 parking spaces for a sold out show.
Fairly sure it was more than that.
I know that had a 3 in it, and I don't think it's 3,000.
3,000!
I was gonna say I don't think it's 3,000.
3,000 cars.
But yeah.
They're going to be making a killing.
Oh yeah, dude. And that's the thing. It's like someone said to me yesterday too. They're like, "Oh, if they're smart, they're gonna Uber." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's the thing. People are not smart.
Nope.
You know."
99% of people are stupid. And then
Yeah.
the other 99% of them
So-
are stupider than that.
So, I was working Sunday night at Growlers, or no,
Yeah.
this was Wednesday night, and this dude gets kicked out of Pravda because he used the female bathroom, right? So he gets kicked out. It's like 1:30. The dude's hammered, right?
Yeah.
So he gets kicked out, and Daryl is standing right next to he's talking to Johnny.
Oh,
Right,
Daryl.
Daryl's the he's the deputy that always kind of talks. to
Oh,
me.
I got you, got you.
The only like one of the only cops that I actually like.
Yeah.
And we're just talking to him, and I see this guy walks right past Daryl, and I saw the guy pull up, like he's parked right across the street, like literally right in front of Fun Bowl,
Yeah.
and he I watch him stumble, and I'm like, oh no, he's not about to. No, he's not.
No.
And I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not a snitch.
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything, but then someone said to Daryl, like, "You're just gonna let him drive off?"
Yeah.
And Daryl like looks over, he goes, "No, he's crossing the street," and then he watches the dude unlock his truck, hop in the driver's side, or crawl in because he's
Yeah.
so fucked up. And Daryl just goes, starts walking over there, and the dude As soon as he turns on the fucking truck, Daryl flashlights, walks up to his window. Dude tried to pull off, but his wheel was stuck up against the curb, so he couldn't pull off quick enough. So he just turns the truck up. Daryl opens the door, pulls him out, walks over. He's all right, man. Well, you know, you're stumbling pretty hard. Blah, blah, blah. They call another unit up. They walk down to Slancha to breathalyze him.
Yeah.
Apparently, dude refused to breathalyze and just put him in the car and took off.
Yeah.
But it was funny because, you know, LJ, black guy, long dreads. He's regular downtown. He's really cool. But he just recently got a job as one of the meter maids.
Okay.
So he's like standing there. He's looking at the truck. He's like, man, I'm going to give his ass a ticket when I come in the morning.
Hell yeah.
It's like, well, I keep fucking with LJ, though, because I keep calling him 12 now. I'm like, hey, look, it's 12. Hey, he's a cop, man. He's a cop.
Man,
Like, you need to turn in your badge and your ticket book, LJ.
this whole shit about like ACAB and all cops are bastards and all cops are bad, blah 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 blah, whatever you want to call it, man. Realize they're just there to do a job.
I know, and that's the thing. Like,
some of them are scumbags.
I don't. That's my whole thing is like I don't like cops. Like generally,
Yeah.
I don't trust them. I don't
Yeah.
want to be around them.
Yeah.
But if a cop shows me, I can like a person
Yeah.
who happens to be a cop.
Yeah.
As long as again they're not fucking dickheads and they're aware of what, like Daryl. I've talked to Daryl about it, and he's just been like he'll be like, yeah, he's like, there's some ego what's the word you use? Fragile egos.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, those are guys that, you know, that don't really need to be on the force. But he's like, I can't do anything about it.
Like I said earlier, man, those people get picked on in high school and they get the single iota of power, or the single fucking level of power, and they're like, oh, I'm the shit.
I think a big thing with Wilmington cops, or especially with the sheriff's department, because I don't know how true this is now, but I remember a couple years ago someone told me that the sheriff's department actively recruits from the Lejeune, like from Marines getting out.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because you got to think. I understand why they would try to.
Well, they have
recruit.
discipline.
Yeah, they have discipline.
Some
They
of
have
them.
control. But you got to think too. You get these Marines who have been treated like shit by their superiors for the
Hopefully
past
not.
4 years, and they're, you know, kind of just taking on someone else so they, you know, get badge and a little bit of power.
Yeah, I mean, but the problem is that society needs some sort of law.
Oh yeah, we do need, and that's the
We
thing.
have
Like,
to have law and order.
people are like, oh, abolish the police. No.
No.
Defund them a little bit, yeah, because they don't need fucking. There are some agency out there who have MRAPs. You know what an MRAP
Yeah.
is?
Oh, I
yeah,
know what
yeah.
an MRAP is.
So like, you don't need a fucking MRAP, dude. What places
No,
are?
we're not. We're not setting mines in the
Yeah,
street.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and like, and that's the thing too, is like, I think the cops too have a lot too much on their plate.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
there's
you know,
not enough of them.
Because like, as someone, yeah, that, and like as someone too that has suffered from mental illness and whatnot, like, you know, if something happens, you know, the cops are a lot of times the first ones to respond.
Yeah.
And they're not mental health professionals. They're not trained to deal with the situation. They're trained on, yeah, their training is completely different from what you
Uphold
need.
law and order.
Yeah, then, you know, and so it's just
Protect and serve.
protect and serve these nuts.
No, I've got nothing against them. I mean, obviously there are those dickheads that they don't need to be police officers and
Yeah.
things like that. But at the same time, look at the training.
Yeah,
that
there
they
needs to be. I am 100% for police reform. There needs to be more training.
Yep.
There needs to be more training, and there needs to be a better what's the word? Evaluation, but to like you should have cops that are mental health professionals. You know, like, I'm not saying like all cops should be mental health
Yeah.
professionals. I'm saying you should
They
have
should
like
have at least a brush up against
that's what
it.
I'm saying, like, or even still like on, you know, like, or even if they have to be EMS or something, like someone who is trained, like if 911 gets a call saying, hey, my roommate, my sister, my child, whatever is having is off their medication, is having a mental breakdown, like there needs to be someone that they can send on call that knows how to deal with that situation.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you get people who have again, they have a mental breakdown or they go off their meds or whatever, they stressed out and it just triggers their illness. A lot of times they won't get to see an actual mental health professional until days later,
Yeah.
because
After they've been sitting in a cell just thinking about
well, not a
this.
cell, because like I said, they get, you know, I mean, like if they're a criminal, yeah, they'll be sitting in the cell.
Yeah.
Or if they did something criminal, they'll be sitting in a cell. But like, if someone who's been in like to a psych ward, like, yeah, you get like, you know, the cops put you in the car, they take you to the ER, you sit in the ER for however long, and all you really get is a brief like, what's going on, where do we need to send you? Or like they'll ask you basic questions, that way they know where to send you. And then you send, you know, you get sent off to whatever fucking institution you're going to. But then still you're dealing with nurses, and a lot of times, like, you know, if you get sent on Friday, you're not going to see a doctor until Tuesday, because Monday they're spending Monday trying to get all the
Caught
you
up
know,
from the
caught
weekend.
up for the weekend. So it's a really shitty situation that they got. And then the issue too with, especially with mental health, is, I mean, you know, it's not uncommon for people to not have insurance.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So they'll be like, okay, cool, we're gonna put you on this regimen of this pill and that pill and this pill.
Yeah.
Cool. That will stabilize them as long as they're in the hospital. But as soon as they get in the hospital, if they don't have insurance or have no way to fucking follow up on that treatment plan, like, you know, how the fuck are they supposed to?
Yeah.
You know,
Then it's hey, that's on you, not us.
Yeah, you know, and it's shitty that they, you know, it's like patch you up and then have fun.
But that's
Good
the
luck.
thing. Do we really need all of this fucking medication? Do we really need it?
No, but sometimes it is needed, because sometimes you just can't. There are certain things that you can't just fix with just, like, you know, positive PMA and.
Yes, absolutely.
Like,
But at the
I'm
same
saying, like-
time, I think, like, as far as, like, let me take it down a notch for a second. Like ADD, ADHD,
Oh yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That,
I don't think, I'm not going to say that it doesn't exist, because obviously it does.
oh yeah.
But I'm not going to say it's as prevalent as people think.
Yeah.
I honestly think ADD, ADHD, everything like that is diagnosed a lot of times because the doctor's like, well, this fucking kid is bored, and whatever he's working on is not engaging him.
Oh, they had me on so like growing up I had ADHD and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they put me on 70 milligram Vyvanse.
I don't know what that is.
So
It sounds tough.
Vyvanse is like Adderall, but it's a little bit stronger than Adderall, and
Okay.
70 milligrams is like the highest you can go on Vyvanse.
Okay.
Like, so like most people get like prescribed like 20 or 30 milligram
Mm.
Adderalls, and Vyvanse is, like I said, a little bit
Oh, is
stronger.
it like the bigger cousin of it?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, 70 milligrams. I was zooted all through fucking school.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and then like, oh, I remember. So I'm bipolar type 2, and they prescribed me lithium for that.
Lithium?
Lithium.
Lithium. The
Lithium.
shit that's been around since World War One.
Yeah. So they gave me lithium, and that shit about fucking killed me.
Sounds like it.
I started having spasms,
Mm-hmm.
like my face would like twitch and whatever.
Uh-huh.
Started having spasms, and then like my I was driving down the road one day, and my arms, I got real bad spasms in my arms, and I could not, like, I legit could
Couldn't
not,
steer
I
the
could
car.
not steer the car,
Shit.
and I started drifting into oncoming traffic. I had to use my knees to, like, I literally had to hug the wheel to, like, turn it over, because I couldn't do my fingers or anything, and like I'd go to clench my hand, and my fingers would just jerk open because of
Yeah.
spasms. And then I was like, fuck that. I was like, I'm not taking this. I'm not. I mean, and that's the thing, is I didn't have insurance. So I was paying out of my ass.
Yeah.
Fucking for this prescription.
Yeah.
And then I remember I went, followed up with my doctor, and he was just like, he's like, so how's the lithium going? I'm like, I stopped taking it like a week ago. And he just immediately, he's like, you can't do that. I'm like, why? He's like, you'll have a seizure if you do. I'm like, why are you giving me?
Oh, so I did have a seizure.
Oh, okay. So why are you giving me fucking medicine that I can barely afford, that if I can't afford, I might die because I have a fucking seizure? Like, what the fuck kind of sense is that, bro?
Oh, so it sounds like you're talking about insulin.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Insulin is no laughing matter. I'm not laughing about the cost of insulin or anything like that. I'm laughing about
At the
piss
absurdity.
poor fucking health professionals
At the
that are like,
absurdity of
oh yeah, you have
fucking-
diabetes, but you know what? And it's not even the health professionals. It's the motherfuckers that run the companies that make insulin. And I'm fairly sure it's only like 3 or 4 of them.
All my homies say, fuck Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Big Pharma.
Fuck Big Pharma.
Oh, why are you so worried about clearing $100 million in profit? What are you going to do with that money? What? What are you going to do? Open a new factory?
Open, yeah.
Out
Fucking
of the country?
Buy a 10th house.
Yeah, buy a 10th fucking lake house?
While fucking families get destroyed by the, you know, deaths of their loved ones from.
$2,000 for insulin, bro.
Mm-hmm. My roommate's a diabetic, and I just listen to him bitch.
I don't know what the cost of a dose for insulin is. I should probably look into that.
we had
At one
Jamie
point,
here.
I'm going to look into. Yeah, if we had Jamie here. Fucking look into the cost, like per dose of insulin. But the last time I checked, as far as like manufacturing it, it only costs like $3 to make.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
And they want to charge $100 a vial.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are you gonna do with that extra $97?
Mhm.
Are you gonna buy a gold-plated fucking helicopter? Okay.
You know, just thought about off topic. Everyone's gonna be everyone watching this can be like, I thought his girlfriend's name was Lindsay.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, I thought his girl's name was
She's gonna
Lindsay.
go
No,
downtown.
it's
She's gonna
Jamie.
go downtown and be like, what up, Jamie?
What up, Jamie?
Yeah.
Anybody who listens to this,
Call Lindsay Jamie from now on.
yes, for now. And then she's gonna
Text
tweet
her
me.
right now
Yes.
and be like, yo, what up, Jamie?
Yo, what up, Jamie? Pull that shit up.
Yo, pull that shit up. And then like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Ba-ding.
Terrible.
Oh, this is horrible. No, I'm
fuck.
horrible at the whole
Oh.
like subscribe and like and
Subscribe.
follow my shit. I don't give a fuck.
Grab the camera and fucking subscribe.
No, I don't care. Everybody's adults. The people that are listening to this, hopefully, are full-blown adults. They know what they need to do if they want to see whenever this gets posted, whenever
Yeah.
it fucking releases, whatever, things like that. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to insult their intelligence and be like, hey, don't forget to fucking smash that subscribe button, blah, blah, blah. Now, fuck that. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Literally, I do this because it's fun. It's a hobby.
Fun. It's exactly.
It's a hobby. I get to sit down, hang out with my friends, and fucking have good conversations, and then...
And document it.
Exactly. And if people that I don't know, other side of the country, other side of the world, they see it and they're like, man, they're having a really good time. Hopefully it encourages them to be like, man, I should go have a good time with my friends.
And then they
You know?
buy a webcam and everyone's podcasting.
Fuck it.
You could be like, oh, let's see what so-and-so is doing. Oh,
Exactly.
they're having a podcast. What are they talking about? Let me listen in.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing too, is that like, there's a ridiculous number of podcasts out there, and anybody that listens or subscribes or follows or whatever my podcast, I am eternally grateful. But at the same time, I'm just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get
If it happens to go somewhere,
exactly.
then so be it.
If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it doesn't, guess what? I'm gonna still do it.
And
Even
that's,
if I get one view,
that's
I'm
like
gonna still keep
that's
doing
like
it.
people who don't want to play music because what's your point if no one's going to listen to it? Play it because you want to fucking play it.
Exactly. It's like Mitch Hedberg. Why would I not eat an apple because I'm not going to have the apple eventually?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean if I eat this apple, I won't have it anymore? Well, I don't want to eat it in the first place. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Just do what makes you happy. Obviously, don't fuck with other people. Don't infringe on other people. Don't take away shit from other people. But do what the fuck makes you happy. Plain and simple.
As long as it's not hurting anybody,
Exactly.
and preferably as long as it's not hurting yourself. But again, if it's hurting yourself, no one else can.
You're
really
an
tell
adult
you.
and you can
Yeah,
make
no
your
one
own
else can really
choices.
tell you how you wanna.
Yeah.
How
I
you
mean,
wanna
that's
do
the whole
that.
thing with like drugs, alcohol, fucking
Legal-
bad life choices, whatever.
Legalize everything. That's-
Fuck it. Fuck it. Legalize it.
What was it? Portugal legalized everything. I want to say.
Possibly. I know Portland did.
I want to say Portugal legalized every drug, and all the money that went into, like their drug war
Yeah.
went into drug rehabilitation, and their like addiction rates have like dropped.
Let's treat it for what it is.
Yeah.
A disease.
Yeah, don't
A
punish.
fucking negativity.
Get to the root fucking problem.
Yes. I do heroin because my father smacked me while I was eating
No, you
green
do-
beans one time.
And that's the funny.
Let's
it's
get to
like,
the root issue.
Yeah, but it goes even deeper than that too, just because like it's like when I was homeless, obviously like I was around a lot of drug addicts and I spent a lot of time talking to them. And a lot of them were just like, yeah, man, I had a back injury and they prescribed me Oxy and it just progressed from there.
And it ran out.
There's a video on YouTube where it was it was they took back in, I want to say it was like back in the late 90s, early 90s, in the 90s, where it was a video that was given to doctors basically like promoting the benefits of Oxy. So it's like interviews with people like
Yes.
actual Oxy patients where they're like, oh yeah, I had chronic nerve pain and Oxycontin now allows me to live my life. But the video was following up with those people now, like 15 years later, and like they all like if they're still alive, they look fucking awful.
Horrendous.
Except for like there's like 2 people who like managed to get off of it and
Nice.
everything. But like
Good for
there's people that's like there's one I felt so bad. It was like they were talking about this old guy who was just like he was part of the family again. He was happy and everything. And then they just like when they do the recap, it's not interviewing him. And I was like, oh.
Fuck.
I was like, fuck, it's
Yep.
the wife. And she was like, yeah, he fell asleep, nodded off at the wheel of a truck and drove, So it's, yeah, I mean.
Well, it's like Florida, they had the doctor's office. Hey, I have back pain. Cool, have some Oxycontin. There's a pharmacist right next door that'll fill your fill your fucking prescription.
Yeah, my grandma was she was, I wouldn't say a victim of that whole thing because she ended up dying just because she didn't take care of herself.
Fell prey to it.
But yeah, she did fall because like when she passed away, like my mom had like she went into like the medicine cabinet and there were just like literally just pills upon pills upon pills of benzos and opiates, everything.
Yeah.
And like my mom was indirectly a victim of the pharmaceutical company's greed, even though like she wasn't the one being prescribed, but like the fact of that there was an abundance of those pills out in the world and that she had access just like so many other fucking people. And granted, like my mom had substance abuse issues like going way back.
Yeah.
But still, it's fucked how they just like, oh, we're not even gonna look at why your back is hurting. We're just gonna give you something that's gonna make it stop for now, but still hurt you in the long run.
How about the biggest scumbag behavior? The company that came out and did that huge push on OxyContin is now coming out with the drug that will help you get off of OxyContin. So what you're telling me is that rich people supporting rich people to get more rich?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You fucking scumbag.
Because that's just gonna incentivize the person giving the opiates to give more opiates, so that way the other person can give more cures to the opiates.
It's like my little brother said, it's how these rich people keep each other rich.
Mm-hmm. Eat the rich. Eat the rich.
I don't know, they're probably not very tasty.
Yeah, feed them to your dogs.
Fair enough. Not my dogs. Feed them to your dogs.
God,
not
this
mine.
is the edgiest episode ever.
It's not really.
Is it?
No.
Is Zach is more edgy.
No. Cavill and
Fuck you, Zach.
Cavill and I got dark as shit.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah.
How dark?
The last episode was dark, bro.
How dark?
It got true sad. We were truly sad.
Oh.
And then it turned into...
It's not a title anymore. It's sad.
Exactly. And then it turned into you gotta live, laugh, love about it. We went basic white girl on it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, dude, no, we went
Did you
dark.
see TJ?
TJ?
TJ from Poor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his birthday was the other day.
Good for him.
And
Happy birthday, TJ.
Happy birthday, TJ. But his cake said live, laugh, love.
Yes.
No, they fucking bought him some. So me, Pat Ball, Sam, TJ, and you know Bork.
Bork?
From Cilantro with the mohawk. He's got the mohawk.
Oh yeah.
So Bork. Because his last name is like Borkowski or something. Everyone calls him Bork. Yeah, so we went to the Waffle House out in Leland because that's the best one in the area. We went out there.
Know, dude.
No, it's the best.
Monkey Junction.
It's the best.
Monkey Junction.
No.
I mean, whatever. Don't you touch me.
Yeah, we went out there and it was funny because Sam, we're getting ready to order. Sam goes to unlock his phone and all you hear is, "Oh yeah, sucky, sucky," and I've never seen a man fucking like I'm talking like he went sucky, sucky, and then we just stared at each other and I'm just like, Sam, what the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it, bitch.
Like, really gonna do that for Miss Gale, huh, Miss Gale? And the like lady's like all zanned out. She's like, what do you want?
How do you want your eggs?
Yeah. No, it was funny because TJ asked TJ, I was like, "Oh man, you doing anything for your birthday?" And he's like, "No, man, I'm not one to big celebrate for my birthday." It's like, "Oh yeah," so I go upstairs and sit in the chair, and Sam comes up and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "We got him a stretch limo with suicide doors, 5 bottles of Ciroc. We're going to Hero." Yeah. And
How do you want to celebrate your birthday? Hibachi.
Yeah.
Hero.
So me and Pat Ball are riding out because Pat didn't have enough. He didn't have enough gas to make it out of Leland, so I was like, "You can drive with me or whatever." So we're driving out there, and it's hilarious because he was just talking. We were talking about the limo or whatever, and I'm like, "Man, they are just giving you every opportunity to embarrass yourself." He's like, "I know.
Pat or
Yeah,
Sam?
Pat. Yeah, because you know what Pat is. Oh, you don't know
I
Pat
don't
Ball?
think I know that.
You know Pat Ball.
Man,
Bald head, giant beard, bartends at fucking Barbary.
Oh,
Big-
yeah,
big
yeah,
red
yeah,
beard,
yeah.
yeah.
Big red guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, big red.
Yeah, so he...
What, Miko?
Yeah, Miko.
Anyway.
Hi, Chuck. Yeah, no. There was a video of him just hanging out the side or out the window, just like a bottle, just like.
Nice.
Oh, hi, Chucky.
Chuck, what's up, buddy?
Chuck a boy. I never had a dog. I wish I had a dog.
Get one.
I can't have one right now because roommate's a drummer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't stress the dog out with that loud ass fucking.
Tell him to get some fucking practice pads.
He won't. We've been telling him for.
Fucking tell him to get out.
Get out, Alex. What? Why? Because I want a dog. Dog's taking the room.
I mean, look. Dude,
If I get my own spot again, I'm definitely.
you got to make choices to make yourself happy. What do you think, Chuck? Yeah? Come on. Come on.
on the dick.
Yep.
It's okay.
You don't care.
Steph's dog Barney. He's a golden retriever. Shout out to Barney boy. We're just gonna keep shouting out everything.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to that dude. Yeah, Barney. He gets so excited when he sees me, and he'll legit like just punch me in the balls. And he go up on his like hind legs, and he'll do this thing, and he'll just go whap.
Nice.
So I'm just like, oh, Barney.
Hell yeah.
He just wants me down in his level so he can give me kisses.
That's it.
Miko,
Miko.
come here, buddy.
He don't want to know that. What? Come on.
Boop snoop.
Up.
Up, up.
Yes.
There you go. Good boy.
Yes. Yes, Chuck. Yes.
All the pups.
All the dogs.
It's a dog cast.
Might as well be. That's the only reason people watch the YouTube. Anyway. All right. Well, unfortunately, your hard out is approaching pretty quickly.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So.
I think we've covered a good bit of topics here.
this is a wide-ranging episode, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Anybody who wants to leave a negative review, negative comment, or everything like that,
Or if you
go
want,
fucking
tell me how pretty I am.
Exactly. Not the pretty part, but if you want to leave something negative, go fist yourself. Absolutely. Or ask your closest friend to fist you for them.
Friends fist each other.
I mean, whatever. But I don't want that negativity in my life. You can take that shit and shove it. As far as that goes.
Sad Kid Krew is only a name.
Sad Kid Krew, only in name, not in action. Miko, I appreciate you coming, man. Of
course,
so,
buddy.
Fucking let the people know what you're doing. Tell them where to find you if you want them to.
Well,
If
you can
not,
find me every
think?
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday working the corner at Poorhouse Wilmington. Remember, not Port Tap Room. They suck.
Fuck that place.
But yeah, we got the best coffee shots. We got missiles, and we got slushies.
Fucking missiles are the best.
Yeah, the missiles
Gotta
are
go in there.
But yeah, I mean, you can find me there or Growlers on Sundays and Wednesdays. I'm always at the door. Hopefully, I'll be behind the bar at some point. But right now, I'm on the door.
Hopefully. Fucking
Hopefully.
make it happen.
Yeah, man. And just remember, be nice to each other.
Fucking hostile positivity and kindness, you fucks.
Be fucking happy, man.
Be fucking nice and stop fucking killing
and
each
do
other,
whatever
you
fucking
twats.
drugs you want.
Absolutely. How the fuck are you gonna tell another adult talking to another adult, you can't do this drug because it makes you feel good? Fuck you, I'm a goddamn adult, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was a great episode.
That was good.
Absolutely.